It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Darius Davis to return it. And look at this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They've got a man in motion. First play is to the air. He's got Watson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the 39. Fits it through the middle. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Davis there to grab it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Cut near the goal line. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the sack. Forced out to his right. Throwing deep down the near side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Third and long for Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that run out.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here. Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw, Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got him, that's Pacheco. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 21-0 our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 23. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. It's caught. Ferguson. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run now on 2nd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Ferguson there to bring it in. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Reed's got it. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3 now. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just a sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. He cuts it to the right sideline. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a 3-possession game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's racing past midfield. Into the red zone. And he does! Touchdown! Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Go right side, and McBride has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now, 7 to go. Setting up a throw. McBride hauls it in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Watson with the catch. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Throwing from the gun. That's a cut for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Watson, quick pass wide. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Brown on the carry. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Connection made with his back deep downfield. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
He's got Watson. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Brown on the inside give. Broke through the tackle. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Chargers will take over along the midfield stripe back to the interception and return. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over. Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Brown. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Play action, Mahomes. Able to get it to Reed. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jayden Reed, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pavement.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Chargers are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. My goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
He'll get this one to Brown. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Working inside the red zone. That's complete. Here's Brown. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. They'll throw it again. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down the right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finding Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He's got him. That's McBride. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Complete on the slant to Watson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. Right on the doorstep now. Here's first and goal from inside the 1. Back now, pressure on its way. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers put up even more points in a win. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On target to Worthy. Again, he's got room. Xavier Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So that brings up second down. Off play action, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So that brings up fourth and long. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at fourth down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond the 3 and out.
And they pick him off again! And he makes the house go! It's a touchdown on the pick 6! Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he takes the return out of bounds.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chargers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Getting right back to it after that interception. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep running away with this. Trey McBride, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him.
The loss of 6 brings us 2nd and 16 at the 21-yard line.
Pick it up, you're embarrassing us.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2. Mahomes throwing for 2. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 10 now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's still going at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chargers very close to an 11th win this season. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chargers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole nother set of issues for defenses.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They've got to keep moving quick here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Ferguson's got it, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's another Kansas
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tack on 7 more to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Trying to push it deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
He's throwing for it! And he's going to get in for 2 points, which, well, it doesn't do a ton to help on the scoreboard right now, partner, but a positive moment at the very least. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw now. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Yellow.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. They'll throw to begin this drive. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over.